Welcome, Star Travelers. Let me turn down my mic a little bit. I'm getting a bit of an echo here. This is a Lego set 75019 ATTE, the newer set. I I did this video already once before. Me and my daughter did it, and unfortunately the video and everything just turned out for the worst. I mean, the actual time with my daughter was great, but the video and the audio didn't sync. So I'm hoping this time all goes well. I'm also doing something along with this video. You'll see me what it takes for me to actually do one of my reviews as well. I have never taken a picture of the set, all the step-by-step pictures like you see in my reviews. I've already laid out everything, which took me about a little over an hour to lay out. There's 794 pieces in this set, I believe, and I've already put the minifigs together. I got one of them sitting over there, but don't know if you can see him or not. There he is. Probably still can't see him. I'm having a hard time with my my camera's up really high. There he is. But and you can see in this part right here, this is an actual piece that came with this set. It's a neat little handy tool to take apart Legos. I've used it a couple times. I've used it more for this little stub that sticks out for poking the axles through. I actually had this set together already, and if you look on my last video of the Imperial Shuttle model 10212, I actually had the set put together. It was sitting on the table next to it. I took it apart only because I've forgotten that when I did the original video with me and my daughter, I actually forgot to take pictures step by step, which I do in my review. I know I just said that, huh? So I might as well get going. This is probably going to be a 5 or 6 video deal, only because of just the amount of Legos here. I've got some in cups, which might take me a little bit, but I had to just to keep them from rolling off the table. And I'll put a couple there just because I know they're coming up. Alright, let's get going with this set, huh? This is the new ATTE. I got it for a little present. It's my newest addition to my Lego collection. And I apologize if my head gets into the picture every once in a while. I don't have my hat on today, which is really rare, but with the hat on and the microphone and headphone, it gets kind of itchy. I don't want to keep scratching up my head every time I get an itch. Alright, hopefully everybody can see this. I'm trying to improve on the actual amount that the video can see. Let's see if I get this right. Nope. Already getting things wrong. I got a lot of Legos laid out here, so I figured it would speed up in my time of building. My daughter in the last video I shot was sorting through all these Legos for me, which was a very handy thing. I just wish I had been able to keep the video. I did write a real long article about it, and each video got worse and worse as time progressed. Really not sure. The people that make this webcam I'm using, which is 6 years old, told me it was probably the fact that my video and audio were unsynced, which is kind of really didn't make any sense to me. But going back and looking through, sorry, I'm taking a picture. This is the camera I'm using. This is the camera I've used for every one of my sets that I've put together. I got this 6 years ago as well, or about 5 years ago, and it's been taking pictures of every set that I got. So This is just something I have to do for my reviews. It's quite an interesting way of doing it. Alright, sorry if I sound a little confused. I'm looking for parts, pieces, all kinds of things. Kind of a loss. I was all set to build this and realized I really didn't have very much to talk about. Normally I got a lot to talk about. Oh, I already got that piece. I'm messing up already. My pieces are all scattered. Uh-oh. Dropped a piece already. I moved my arm and off the table it went. So hopefully I can find that piece real quick. Ooh, chair's a little squeaky. Oh, there it is. Whew. It's just one of those pieces you don't want to lose. Matter of fact, I should be taking off my sweater just because it's gonna be in the way I'm feeling of reaching across things. I am outside doing this recording, as always. It's so nice to be outside tonight. Wind's not blowing. It's not that cold out. The videos I do are all on my back porch here. It's the only place in my house I got the room to do this with. So bear with me as I get more pieces here. So I'm not sure if anybody's seen a lot of the videos yet that I've been doing, but this is my third set building real life, or I call it real-time Lego build. There's only been a handful of people other than myself that have done these Lego sets in real time. The guys from Mythbusters did it. There's another guy online that did it. I think his name is Firefly on YouTube. He did a some kind of airplane, Lego airplane, which was kind of a easy set, I would think. It looked not that complicated, but still, hats off to him for doing live Lego build, because these things are not easy to do live time. Just because you never know what's going to come up in the production of doing one of these. Alright, putting on the pieces now. Alright, there's two of them. I should have been doing them at the same time to cut down on time, but I'm, like I said, in the process of taking pictures while doing this, so bear with me. This is probably going to take me a long time to do it like this, but you get the general idea. Alright, that's one of them. I got nowhere to put this. Wonderful. Alright. Yeah, I had to put these in cups so they wouldn't roll off the table. My table is not exactly the flattest table. It is slightly angled downward just because it's been outside. It's starting to warp. But it's been in my family for quite some time. Not like 100 years or anything, but still, it's used to be my father's computer desk. And so I kind of took it over. And sorry I'm building off camera. I keep doing that. It's not on purpose. Mainly because I get caught up in what I'm doing and don't pay attention to where I'm at. But you've already seen this go down, so you already know what's going on with this. Alright, whoops. I plan on doing more set builds for sets I've got on my review. We're already up to 10 minutes and I barely even got started. Crazy, isn't it? Like I said, this is going to be about a 5 or 6 video build. It took me 6 videos on the first time with my daughter. Excuse me. And I can't quite remember why it took 6. But I'm trying to go per bag, because in the instructions it shows where each bag came into play, and there were I think 4 or 5 bags that came with the set. I believe 5. I can't quite remember now. I built this a couple weeks ago. I wish my daughter was here for it, because she's a very lovely person to have around, and I love having her around when I'm building. My son was going to get into it, but decided no at the last minute. I think he just doesn't want to be on camera, even though, as you can see, you don't really see me. If I had a different camera set up, I'd probably put myself live on camera, but you're not here to see me, you're here to see the Legos. That, and I haven't shaved today, so kind of looking a little bit scruffy. To use a line in Empire Strikes Back, I think it was. Who's scruffy looking? Alright. I did watch on Spike TV yesterday. They had them Star Wars Marathon, which what is going on here? Oh yeah, I messed up, and I can see it on the other one too. You know what? I even messed up on the way it was built the first time. I think, if I got this right. Yeah, matter of fact, I did. I messed up. That wasn't even supposed to move. And actually, the last time these moved a lot, which made sense. But now it makes sense why my sides didn't cooperate with me half the time. Now I'm understanding why. Sorry if I'm building off set. I'm trying to get this done quick. The sides moved up and down kind of awkward, and I wasn't sure why. Now I know why. Because I got a step completely wrong. Alright. We don't need to take a picture of 2 of them, but when we join together, because they're about to do that, we will be taking pictures. Let's see, 3 of those. Oh, here goes my sleeve into the action again. I did not take off my sweater. I probably will on the next video, just to keep my arm and sleeve out of the Lego build. You know, they go straight together like that. Here I go, building off camera again. I apologize for that. Just a little habit of mine I gotta break. Alright. Here we go. Picture time. And when you read the review for it, if you've already watched the video for it, you'll understand why I take so many pictures. Just a little step-by-step. If you can't see it on the video review or on the set video, then it makes it just so much easier to understand what's going together. Why you? Ooh, there we go. I gotta reach across again. When you watch the video, hold on, let me get that right. When you're watching the video, you might not be able to see all the parts I'm putting together. I'm not really sure how clear and crisp it gets at this level. I have watched some of them back, and yeah, I had to zoom in to see what parts are being put together. There's not really much I can do about it just because of where the camera sits. Thinking about looking into one of those new cameras. I can't remember the name of it now. sorry, I do that from time to time. I forget certain names of things. The new iGo or something like that, where you can mount it to your head, and just like I guess people use it for bungee jumping and things like that, just so people can see what they're seeing. Alright, I'm gonna leave the camera on while I put this on so I can take that picture. Time consuming when you gotta take pictures of it, but worthwhile in the long run. Gives me something to post into my set reviews. Let's see. I thought about not doing this one again, but doing the I've got the Millennium Falcon, which I really considered doing again. It's in my review section. It's not the big mammoth one, and I wish I owned that. That unfortunately costs about $3,000 nowadays on eBay. But you know, we can always dream about having something like that, huh? Unless you actually have that. If you do, send me pictures. I've seen videos of it being made, and it's a lengthy progress to build that thing, I believe. Let's see. As you can see, my picture taking is quite the thing to do when putting these models together, just because it involves moving the Lego in the actual same orientation as the picture on the manual. And by the way, I believe you can download all these manuals online, PDF form, to give you I guess it's more or less for people that have lost their books or whatever. I'm not sure if they charge it or not. Haven't really looked into that. I can't remember. I did download one a long time ago for the B-Wing fighter, the old B-Wing fighter, the original, which I've done lost half the pieces for through the years. I'm not really sure why or where they went off to, but maybe one day I'll get around to building that for live, real-time build. Alright, where are we at here? Those are those. See, I've got these Legos scattered out all on a desk, and I mean, I put them out there, but I didn't realize it's like a one big scavenger hunt to look for the things. Which is fine by me. I mean, it's half the battle, right? The last video I did, I actually had to start digging through to find some in the box I had, which takes a bit of time, makes a lot of loud noise on the video. Whoops. But in the long run, it shows you that I'm actually physically looking for the pieces. It's not always that you're going to get them where you've got every part laid out, unless you do what I did right now here, which took me about an hour and a half to lay all those out. Alright, picture time. Alright, I'm kind of in a rush to take these pictures. Hopefully they come out pretty well. It takes me about 4 or 5 hours to write a review for it. I do a lot of research on the web. I've got a Star Wars character book I wasn't going to tell anybody where I was getting my information from, but that's what it is. It's a Star Wars Lego character book. It's all the way up to I'm not exactly what year. This came out about 2 years ago. So it's fairly recent, but it does not have all the newer sets in it. You know, instead of going step by step, which I normally do, I'm going to go page by page unless something major happens in the steps. Okay, I'm looking for pieces. Oh, I knew it would take me a while to look for pieces until I start getting down to where there's not so many of them laying around. Then I'll be getting quicker about it. I'm trying not to let the videos go over an hour, but I'm already up to 20 minutes. So, and it was generally taking me about 45 to 50 minutes for every bag, except for the front capsule where it slides into the front. Didn't take me that long, but it's time consuming. Okay. And I tried to separate the pieces into each individual types instead of one cup for this color and one cup for that color. I thought that would be really time consuming. Now, a friend of mine told me I should put videos on my website, and I might have said that before on the last video, and tend to forget what I say sometimes on other videos. But I'm having fun. That's all that matters, right? I mean, how many people actually sit down and videotape? And now here's one of those kind of things I'll do step by step. I'll put that over there, turn on the camera, hopefully my batteries last. I've got some batteries from my Xbox controllers that, just in case I run out of battery power, I got more batteries. Alright. A couple of these, I believe. There's 4 of them. But he told me to make videos on my site, and I'm doing that. But I'm finding it very difficult, just because of the amount of time it takes to set these up. And the time it takes to build them, which I don't mind. It just, his videos are a little easier. He just sits there and talks on them. I have to do talking and building. Try that, David. Alright. I'm going to take a picture step by step, pretty much. Oh, good thing it's autofocus, huh? If it wasn't, then I'd be having a hard time. Let's see. Well, I know I'll be using some axle pieces here soon, so let's see here. Yeah, so he told me to put videos on my site because he says video is the new wave of the future for websites, and I don't think he really meant exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if he really took into consideration exactly what it would take to do what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I took your advice, Mr. David. Having fun, but you know, everybody else thinks I'm going out of my mind doing this. And there goes the dog again, barking its head off. Let's see. Oh, that's why there's another dog outside barking. Probably that same dog in my last video, talking back and forth. Strange, I had the same problem with the last time I did this video, putting this exact piece together. There we go. Alright. I was gonna do step by step, but I think everybody can see the idea when it comes to the other side. There we go. And actually in the other video I did mention that I think this one goes in the middle, which it actually did. I'm also wearing my other glasses, which I can see Cincinnati from Florida in. So kind of getting used to the new glasses. I can't see real close up, but I can see far away though. Alright, here comes this piece again. This goes in there, just like that. Let's see. Can everybody see that? I can't. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. Yeah. I'm not using a flash only because I'm afraid it'll do weird things with the video. And I've got enough lights in here to light up a small city block. Okay. Those. There's one piece I need. Oh, of course, it's behind the cup. Alright. Let's put that on right now. Okay. Yeah, there were certain pieces that had decals on them, and I don't remember which ones went where. So, that's one thing about putting these together. Live time. Kind of got to find out where the decal go on. I believe it was on the back. Yep, sure is on the back. Okay. And this is the back. That much I know. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure I get this right. I wish I had videos of me putting them decals on. That was actually the smoothest decal installation I've ever had in a set. It generally took me like real quick to put them on, which for me, my hands are a bit shaky, and it takes me forever to put Lego stickers on, but I didn't do too bad. I don't know how well you can see those stickers. So far, that's what we got. We're coming up towards the end of this part of the video. After we put some other little pieces in. Alright, and this goes here. That's a sound I love to hear, snapping in there. Yeah, I might as well take a picture of that, huh? It doesn't hurt. Unless my camera doesn't want to turn on, which, beginning of this video, I was kind of worried about that. My camera has a mind of its own. It turns on whenever it wants to. Sometimes not when I don't want it. Well, I'll try not to confuse you on that one. It has a mind of its own, and sometimes it doesn't turn on for me. Alright. Yeah, 75019 set. It's definitely one of the newer ones. I was going to get the clone shuttle. I don't remember the name of it offhand. It's one of the ones I did in a review in my site. And it's a newer one, a little newer updated one. Everything's a little more rounded in it. And there's really not much addition to it other than, you know, where the cockpit is a little more rounded, and I think the guns on the side, the bubble type guns where the guys are in it, they're a little more defined. Okay, not much to take a picture there, so not going to. Alright, now this side. And where do those pieces go? I just have them. See what I mean? There's just so many pieces here. It's like a big scavenger hunt. Okay. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. This is December 1st, 2013. I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. I had Thanksgiving at two people's houses, my house and Mom's house. Got quite stuffed. I didn't have to eat for 2 days after that. Alright, still recovering from it. Alright, let's see. I recently put 2 new menu items on my website. One's a blog, and it's just that's the confusing part about websites. I did not really even think of a website as being called a blog. I always thought a blog was like I don't know, like a personal diary more than anything else. So yeah, I've got a blog section on there now. I just wrote a 2,000 plus word article in it, and I haven't had many people read it. The only one that's actually said anything about it has been my mother. That's the one neat thing about websites. You can tell when people are on your site or not. And there's a lot of people that visit my site, but no one ever comments on it, which I really don't understand very much. But you know, if you're watching these videos, by all means comment, please. Any feedback is a wonderful thing. Only because the only way I know if I'm doing something people like is to get feedback on it. You don't have to use your real name or nothing like that if you don't want. Just some input would be nice. Sorry, picture taking. That'll be the last time I apologize for the pictures. It's just something I have to do. But it is time consuming. Alright, this is about where bag 2 comes into. So I'm going to stop this video here. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks again for stopping by, Star Travelers. See if I can find something more interesting to talk about. So far, hopefully you are having a fun time watching this, and welcome to VadersNewEmpire.com.